Hello, hello. Let's just get started without any introductions. Prologue, an abrupt termination of contract. Press anywhere to continue. Here we are, we have two people. One is clearly in trouble, and the other may have committed something. So, this is a game where you sort of play like you are trying to solve a mystery, but you are not really a person, I guess. You just watch scenes and then you solve the scenes. And at the beginning, what you saw there, I selected which mode we want to play, and this is the recommended one, where it's basically just all the interactables are highlighted, which I guess it's nice. So let's get started here. We've got a bag, a tobacco pouch, and a pipe cleaner. Two bags filled with coins and gems. Now I know people are quick to look over games like this, mainly because of the art side, mainly because the point and click nature doesn't suit them. But from what I've seen, I think people may like this as much as I do. A bag of medical instruments and some medicine. A bag of medical instruments and some medicine. Oh. Can I not? Oh, I guess those two are together. A golden statue with a red stone and a bag filled with coins and gems. The golden idol. Okay, so they have the idol. I knew what you were plotting, you snake, says this man. He has a pipe, a dagger. January 5th. Both parties agree to these terms for the expedition to Monkey Paw Island. Albert Cloudsley has rights to 2/3 of all valuables for funding the expedition. Oberon Geller has rights to 1/3 of all valuables and any golden statues found for providing the map to the expedition site. So, Dr. Esquire, Oberon Geller is the doctor and Esquire Albert Cloudsley. Okay. So he has rights. The doctor has the rights to all statues. And a medicine bottle. So this guy was the doctor. I mean, I'm guessing it's the middle of the act of him getting drowned or killed or whatever is happening to him. This clue has been added to the thinking panel. So basically this is just our tutorial case, okay? So don't think too much of it. Ruins of Xenopolis. This is an island. More islands there, okay? And I guess this is the water. Horn of Finger, Horn of Thumb, Bay of Shadows. Now we got all the clues. This lights up. And then he has the same contract, basically. So you click on like the underlined lines in the text, and then we can solve the case if we wish in thinking mode. So how do I go back? So wait a minute. Oberon Geller has rights to 1/3 of all valuables and any golden statues found for providing the map to the expedition site. So I am guessing Oberon is the doctor because he has the scalpel on him. So this is probably Albert. So this is Albert Cloudsley. This is Oberon Geller. When the scroll is completely filled in, birds can be dragged directly to the slots. Camp in. But I guess because we see two islands, this should be the Horn of Thumb. Horn of Thumb. That is correct. And then we add Albert Cloudsley. Pushed Oberon Geller from a cliff in the Horn of Tam on Monk Island. The scroll has been fulfilled, no hints accessed. While Dr. Oberon Geller was surveying the poor weather with his looking glass, his expedition partner Albert Cloudsley Esquire suddenly pushed him off the cliff. And then we can return to scenario selection. So this was your tutorial, okay? From here on out, things will get a bit more complex every time. Chapter 1. Complications in the family. The untimely passing of a rural gentleman. But basically the whole game revolves around this golden statue. Well, a golden idol, because, you know, name of the game, it's in the title, you know, if you look up there or down there. So what do we have here? We have a green man. This clue has been added to the thinking panel, okay. A ring with a ruby. The man is not breathing, his head is badly wounded. He has a head wound, yes. Ah, okay, you can zoom and then take a look at stuff up close. A tall, rickety ladder. How do I actually move this? The zoom thing. Not exactly sure how you... Do you grab maybe? Oh, I think... Is it inverted? Okay, it's a bit weird on how you move when you are zoomed in. Okay. Henry Clover. Lead poisoning. Okay, we have... What we are guessing is him eating chicken. Really enjoying that glass of wine as well. So we have 3 locations. Woodshire, Crow Tower, and Blackfield. But there's water here. There's no water anywhere else because there's a boat. So I'm guessing we are in Blackfield. A yacht is slowly floating in the river. This clue has been added to the thinking panel. Oh, I don't have to read that out. Okay, we got some sort of like dirty white jacket. Spontaneous combustion. I, Sebastian Cloudsley, will share my humble contribution to the science of anatomy and chemistry. August 22. Woke up, a beautiful day. Washed and dressed in my dining attire. Had a beautiful roast duck for lunch. Changed to my hunting attire. Rode to hunt badgers, had no luck today and returned home. Rode to hunt badgers, had no luck today and returned home. Changed to my researching attire. Changed to my dining attire. Oh, we already have that. Had a tasty beef loin for supper. Filled in my diary and went to bed to continue reading for my research. Alright. It's the 23rd of August. Wait, what was the date? 22nd. So he wrote all this yesterday. He woke up at noon. Wait. Who moved the calendar to the 23rd though? And the idol. Look, that's the idol right there. Horse is running in the yard. I think that's all the clues. No, actually we are missing two. The man is not breathing. His head is badly wounded. What are we missing here? Ah. I, Sebastian Cloudesley. Of course. So he is Sebastian. Ah, okay. This has to be the hunting attire. This is the researching, and of course this is the dining. Aha. Sebastian Cloudesley, Lord of what did we say? Blackfield, right? Blackfield passed away in his bed. The cause of death was, well, it wasn't spontaneous combustion because it's a head wound. It was head wound, which occurred when he fell from not a rickety ladder. It's obviously a horse. That's why the horse is mad in the background. And maybe that's why a day has already passed. What's with the lead poison? I guess these are red herring stuff. Okay. While he was doing what? Hunting? Yeah. The scroll has been fulfilled. While the Lord of Blackfield was hunting, his horse threw him off and he suffered a deadly wound to the head. Bam. Solved. Sebastian Cloudesley. So the guy who we just investigated. Okay. Chapter 1. Complications in the family. The dramatic departure of an outsider. Wow. Now that is spontaneous combustion. A scorched horse brush. A scorched knife. Spare me, devil, I was simply following orders. Astonishing monkey man, property of Bear Brothers. A knife. Here we have two knives. What the blazes, says this man. August Jockey, Club Derby, Race 3, Raging Sultan, Wage, oh, gambling, okay. Now, if it's all the same to you, I will take my leave. Spontaneous combustion. To perform the combustion trick, you must first cast a freezing spell. The sacred glyphs for combustion on the idol are these. Ah, so this man combusted him. This person. It has the same glyphs. 1 pound, 2 shillings, and 2 pence. Interesting, says this guy. Ash Blair. Sounds like a... Oh, that's a finest tobacco with a monkey on it. Prepare the carriage for tomorrow. We are to visit my nephew. EC. A saddlebag. 2 shillings and a penny. A dagger. Stable rota for Adam and James. Horse grooming. James. Stable cleaning. And do it properly, you lazy owls. So this is Adam. There's a A. I mean, that's a J. Ah, property of Bear Brothers. I'm guessing this is like their comic. So these are like brothers. What an unexpected turn of events. An embroidered handkerchief. EC on it. 3 pounds and 3 shillings. This guy is loaded. Dear Edmund, it has reached my attention that you are seeking a capable new servant. I have just the man for you. David Goran is an experienced coachman with a diverse set of talents that I am sure you will find very useful. If you are displeased with his services, do not hesitate to let me know. Yours, Theo. Okay, so this guy Hold on. This guy is David Goran. This guy is Edmund. This guy is Adam. This guy is James. Bear. Suddenly died from spontaneous combustion. James Bear died. Suddenly James Bear died from spontaneous combustion. That much we know by this guy. Okay. London Gazetteer. Lord Edmund Cloudsley's speech stirs Parliament. So I'm guessing it's this guy. Stiletto blade. Everyone is carrying blades. It must be him. This just did like a kid through this? Fat Lord. Pair twins. Yeah, so that confirms it. House Batley. Cloudsley. Cubert. I mean, nice symbols, especially this one. Lady. My apologies, he can be so badir sometimes. 6 rings with various stones. Shamal Bet. Shimhashana Batisi. What? A fan. An ornamented cutter blade. Yeah, you have some crazy stuff on you. 4 pounds. This one is the richest, right? Yes? Yes. Nicholas Maker, attorney. I would not have expected one of your family to treat a legal document in such a way. I am appalled. Ring with a ruby. 2 shillings, 3 pence. Reading of the last will and testament of Sebastian Cloudsley, September 7th. Albert and Mary married. Sebastian was the guy who died. Rose. So these are siblings. Beatrix, who is dead already. But she was married to Peter Batley. Willard Wright, associate. Edmund Cloudsley is the oldest. So that's the guy outside. So this must be Rose. This lady is Rose. Rose Cubert. This is the Nicholas Maker, the attorney. And then anything else on this? Okay, we have aphorisms by Sebastian Cloudsley. How to be happy. Eat a hearty meal every day and do not waste your time on trivialities. How to avoid being upset. Strive for that which holds meaning and do not shrink from responsibility. How to be inspired. Take a walk in your forest and breathe the fresh air. How to avoid being scared. Feeling scared is a weakness. Be strong instead. And what an advice. Okay, these are something, right? Okay. I, Sebastian Cloudsley of Blackfield County, being in bodily health and of sound and disposing mind and memory, nominate and appoint Nicholas Maker as executor of my last will and testament. Okay, so this guy is here to present the will, obviously, that much is clear. And this is the torn up will by someone. Dear Willard Wright, Rose Cubert, I bequeath to you the golden idol of Xenopolis. You will know what to do with it. I want you to put your sharp mind to better use than mere politics. Therefore, I bequeath to you the notes from the research I have undertaken on astronomy. I grant you leave to finish and publish it under both our names. Okay. We met so rarely after you left for the colonies. Therefore, I bequeath to you my savings, land, and the Blackfield Manor House. Come home and establish a museum of my life and accomplishments. My dear late sister, your mother something your financial troubles long ago, and I resolved to help. Long ago? No, I resolved to help you. Wait. My dear late sister, your financial... No, your mother... Oh, that's hard to... There's like some parts of it missing. I resolved to help you. I bequeath to you a compilation of my aphorisms. Provide the direction in your life which you... okay, so he left that book for someone. Another betting card. Dear Peter Butley, we have sent you frequent reminders for sending the settlement of your debt, and yet to date the debt remains unpaid. We humbly request that you make your payments as soon as possible, or we will be forced to take matter into our own hands. The debt currently stands at £255, Blackguard and Bucklows. Okay, so at the time I'm assuming that's an insane amount of money. And he probably has a gambling problem. So the gambling guy here with the ticket on him is Peter Butley. Yes? Yeah, must be. That makes the last person these people 4 inheritors. So this might be Willard Wright, because he has the statue, the associate. Willard Wright. That is correct. So let's look at these. We met so rarely after you left for colonies. Therefore I bequeath to you my savings, land, and the Blackfield Manor House. Come home and establish a museum. Okay. I feel like this must be the lady Rose, and this must be Edmund. My dear late sister, your mother disclosed your financial troubles to me long ago, and I resolved to help you. I bequeath to you a compilation of my aphorisms to provide the direction in your life, which is so clear. Okay, so he was mad at this guy, and this guy got mad and tore up the stuff because he was married to the sister before. So that's why late sister, not this sister. And then he was mad. I bequeath to you the golden idol of Xenopolis. You will know what. And then this is Willard. Correct? It is correct. So I think we got it. Take the... So this is idol. In Sebastian Cloudsley's will, ordered ba and ba. So that must be the brothers, Adam, James, to take the idol from Willard, and then Peter Batley was upset to receive aphorisms. Got it. The scroll has been fulfilled. Peter Batley, encumbered by his gambling debts, had placed high hopes on his uncle's testament. Upon discovering he had inherited nothing but a book of aphorisms, he tore up the will and ordered his servants to take the golden statue from the stranger Willard. Suddenly, one of the servants bursts into flames. Is this a new one? No. Next chapter. Chapter 2, The Cursed Inheritance. These seem like different characters, except that guy. The Murder at the Little Mermaid. A window. We got a green goblin. Why did that bugger give me a note when he knows damn well I can't read? There's a wicker basket. A shear, an old rusty half of shears. A piece of stale bread. You can lay low for a couple of days in the old oarsman's place down at the docks. Is this like a hired assassin, perhaps? Okay, we got a man in a wizard hat. The man is not breathing. Another ring with a ruby. I wonder if everyone, like, if this is a significance, because we see a lot of, like, not so important characters with them. A walking cane. Revenge. RR. George, is that you? The door does not open. Oh! Alright. We have multiple levels here. A trapdoor in the ceiling. There's one there too. An empty bed, not warm. Picture of some flowers. The door does not open. So this was locked from the inside. So the murderer was very short and seemingly escaped through the window. Oh, this must be one of those night guards in the old times. Alarm, break-in. Yeah, watchman number 2, Henry Parker. He has a spear. And a lantern. Shards of glass lie in the mud. The watch is ticking. Is it? Is it actually moving? It looked like it was. My dear Morris. Oh, wait. What kind of music box is this, or what's supposed to be in there? Assume that's supposed to be a music box without the middle part. A washing bowl filled with slightly bloody water. Dear proud beast master, I have attended our departed brother's send-off and accepted the keepsake that he bestowed upon our brotherhood in his will. I shall send this letter tomorrow, September 10th. I hope it will reach you without delay. Already it is midnight. I will retire to my bed, for this has been a long day. May Griffon awaken. Proud beast initiate. Dark Brotherhood, is that you? Let me go through that again. Dear proud Beastmaster, I have attended our departed brother's send-off and accepted. Oh. Departed brother's send-off? So this guy? So maybe this guy quit this Griffon stab. And then they murdered him? He quit the cult and then maybe the cult murdered him. Green. Bridge. Blair. Okay, Vine. Wanted. Robert. Redroot. RR. Escaped convict. Reward £50. At the Little Mermaid Inn. Amazing Evans musical performance on September 9. Event shall commence circa 11 p.m. So we know it is past 11 p.m. I mean, we already know that from the watch. This guy is Henry. Who's Parker though? Oh, he is Henry Parker. Can lay low for a couple of days in the old Oarsman's place down at the... I mean, he kind of looks like it. It's hard to tell with the hood. Why did that bugger give me a note when he knows damn well I can't read? Let's take in his face. Robert Redroot, right? Look at his like chin and eye. I mean, he has the same lines, the same crazy eye. I'm betting that is Robert Redroot. This is a tab, right? It's not like a... Oh mother, forgive me, I will never gamble with something so dear to me again. A violin, a key, a Navajo folding blade. Just deal the next one, it's all luck anyway. Hey, it's the guy! It's the stable guy. Wait, is the music too loud? Let me see. Maybe a bit. Remember, you, as an agent of our trading company, have to reflect its values to the fullest. Never be late. The client leaves the port on the 10th. Be persuasive. Do not take no for an answer. We must get the client's product. Be effective. Once you have the product, deliver it to me immediately with the servant boy. Most importantly, no matter what you do, be mindful of our reputation. Our names must remain spotless. Hand of cards. Another key. A dagger. Be calm, John. He was a perfect gentleman. He bought me a drink and then retired upstairs. Because they are talking about the guy, I think. To Annie, you are beautiful like a rose. For you I will take any blows. Annie, you are like a glass of wine. Your hair is very fine. I will find gold in a mine if that makes you forever mine. Your piglet full of love. Okay, so maybe they are lovers. Oh my god, what the hell is this? Is it just keeping score? What is that? It must be. I don't even know what game they are playing. I'm guessing maybe the initials are the only important things on this. Tell me, what does that man have that I lack? Okay, so they must be lovers. What are the initials here? JB, AG. So I'm guessing JB is John. Oh, there's Bridge and Blair. Okay, wait a minute. September 9, Dandelion Room. Willard Wright. Oh, it's a guy. Forget Me Not Room. Ash Blair. Dandelion. That's the Dandelion. Dandelion? That's the Forget Me Not. Yes? Wait, so this is Willard? Oh, and the bag that he had. Okay. Willard. Right. This is John. This is Annie. Yeah, we have to pair names to these two. So I would say Annie Green. Annie Green. Annie Green. And then we have J. John. We have Willard. Right. We have an M.E. Morris Evans. Morris Evans. Is that the musician? I think so, right? Amazing Evans. Yeah, it must be. So this must be Morris Evans. This then is Annie Green. Ash Tobacco. But this is the guy from the stable. What was his name even? I forgot. Where did that blasted boy go? I really need a pass. Dear Oscar Boyton. September 8th. It has come to our attention that the good owner of the Little Mermaid offers services to those who want to transfer products that are less agreeable to the authorities. I will come by in 3 days. If you still have some spare space in your gin barrels and you are willing to earn extra money, reach out to me. Large kitchen knife, a ring of various keys, a partial peeled lemon. This is Oscar. Oscar Boyton. So then this is a Morris. Evans. What could be AB? Would be Ash. Something. Ash. Is it Ash Blair? I think it was Ash Blair Tobacco, and then this was this. Hell yeah. Then I think we can fill in. This is John Breege, Annie Grain, Ash Blair, Oscar Boyton. Aha. The door to the street is shut with a latch. I feel like I should know what happened, but I still don't exactly know what happened. So let's look into this. So we know that Willard Wright was stabbed with a... well, hard to tell. With a sword? Did John Breach kill him? Through the window. Is this like a lover's thing? Anyone has a bloody weapon? Like all of them are equipped. Rusty half of shears. Hold up. Walking cane. Do we have the murder weapon? How do I don't really know how you go to the corner. Just wanna zoom in on him. Here's a cane. Okay, so this three must be while John Breach, Annie Green, and Ash Blair were playing cards with loud music. So let's do this. Robert Redwood crept into Willard Wright's room. No. Then it wouldn't be a shear, would it? It would be a small sword. Dagger. A knife. I think it is Robert Redwood crept into Willard Wright's room through the window. While Morris Evans, Annie Green, Ash Blair, not Morris, no, because playing cards with loud music, so Evans was already playing. So this has to be John. And then Willard Wright got stabbed with a shear, a dagger, a knife, a spear, a stiletto, small sword. Robert Redwood crept into Willard Wright's room through... Ah, wait. It must be the trapdoor. No? the door. What are we missing here? Revenge. We can't really know where he crept in from, can we? Oh wait, to my dear Morris. So this clock was Morris's. I guess that's why we know. So he won. Minus, minus, minus. Okay, so he took the winnings there. I see. Wait, it's... I think he wrote this. Ah. It was Willard who wrote this letter. Of course, who else? Not the killer. Okay. Oops. How do I go back? Do I just... Okay, I keep progress, thank God. I don't get it. What's wrong with it? Willard Wright, John, Annie Green, Ash Blair. Like, I don't suppose it's the order of this, right? Should I get a hint? Robert Redruth crept into Willard Wright's room through the window. Is that correct? Robert Redruth crept into Willard Wright's room through the window while Ash Blair and John Bridge and Annie Green were playing cards with loud music. A fight ensued upstairs and Willard Wright got stabbed with a shear. Why is that false though? I mean, because... I would figure that it is the shears because he is missing half of the shears. Why would he only have half shears on him? Then suck at working through to find the solutions at the heart of this game. Before you resort to hints, we suggest you bear in mind the following advice. Have you made a typo? Have you considered all the evidence? Have you re-examined your assumptions? Well, this can't be this guy, right? It can't be this guy because the music was on, and it can't be the 3 I mean, this man is shady. Where did the blasted boy go? Is it Oscar? Yeah, no way. I will try Morris. Morris Evans. That doesn't make sense though. Yeah. There's also no way it's Henry Parker. And then he self-reports. Click phrase for show controller. Look, I think we have it. I think it's something so obvious. I'm going to do this even though it's kind of embarrassing. Wait. Double check all the phrases you have entered. Yeah. Double check all the documents and items in the location. Sometimes detectives overlook or forget very important pieces of evidence while focusing on the less important. Like the date. Like, is this an example of I guess this is an example of missing an important that is 1 day later. Have you re-examined your assumptions? Sometimes detectives make certain assumptions without considering their potential flaws. Try clearing the scrolls and starting from scratch. Sometimes taking a break can be helpful. Yeah, that's the blood trail in the Sebastian one. Yeah, okay, let's clear it. Okay, clear it. Willard Bright crept into any Green's room through the window, while John, Annie Green, Ash Blair, playing cards with loud music. A fight ensued upstairs and Willard Bright got stabbed with a chair. Which room is it supposed to be in again? Forget Me Not room is Ash Blair. One night. Dandelion room. One night. Is Willard. Why does he have two coats though? That's a dandelion. I know this because I have been playing around. For sure, right? It looks like a weed. What could it be? Yeah, no. Okay, I think I'm going to take that hint. You currently have no unlocked hints. We strongly advise you to play without hints, but if you insist for each hint you want to earn, you will have to complete a small task. Drag the phrases to the matching pictures. Oh, really? Are you going to... Okay. So... Is this a capture? Nicholas? Edmund? Violin? Guitar? Dagger? Pipe? Paint? Flask? Watch? Scalpel? David? Good job, my friend. Now go and select a hint to your liking. Choose one hint from the selection. On the means of access, on the motive, on the card matches, on the bloody writing, on the motive. Okay, I know this already. A small question, dear friend. More than one suspect might have a plausible motive to dislike the victim, but the motive does not a killer make. Focus on who had the means to do the deed rather than who merely wished for it. Well, yeah, we know this. I mean, this dude would have the motive. But he is here playing cards. So it can be only the Redrum guy. I mean, Robert Redroot. Or is it that he crept into Ash Blair's room through the window? Is it a trapdoor? I don't get how this is not correct. Give me another. Is that David even? That's not David. Who's David? I guess he is David. Dagger, knife, harp. Nicholas, Rose. I guess that's David. Maybe they are same people, or different people. And the means of access. Direct your attention to the following, dear friend. The murderer was no ghost. They had to gain access to the victim and then leave them. Some paths may not have been possible. Consider which of the suspects would have been able to access the right paths. Broken glass. Yeah, the door was locked then. Maybe that's the key and not the key. I always figured that maybe the killer locked it. But why would the window would be broken on that small spot? That doesn't really make sense. Unless you wanna break in to open it yourself, right? So the entry had to be the window. I think. And then I think... Oh, but the shards fell outside. How is that possible? Because if you break something, I guess it could have been... So let's say the window is closed, you hit it with something. Some shards might fall outside. So he comes in here, he fights, he kills him. He stabs him. He writes revenge, red root. Then, because he's short, he climbs up on this chair. Goes through the trapdoor. Ends here. Climbs on the table, because again, he's very short. Then he escapes through the locked window. He goes downstairs. The door does not open because it doesn't have a key. But he goes downstairs and plays a game of cards. Never be late. The client leaves the port on the 10th. I should send this letter tomorrow, September 10. Wait. Oh! Oh! Then I think it's just a weapon. Oh, that's a dagger. So, wait. Ash player crept into Willard Wright's room through the window, while John Bridge and Annie... Like, does it matter? Maybe the order matters? I don't think so. We're playing cards with loud music. A fight ensued upstairs, and Willard Wright got stabbed with a dagger. So maybe it's through the trapdoor, and wanted to make it seem like... Aha. The scroll has been fulfilled. 2 of 4 hints accessed. To be honest, those hints, I think the only one that helped is the means of access there, to figure that out, to go over again on how they did it, or who could have been that. A man going by the name of Ash Blair crept into Willard's room through the trapdoor to steal something important. But when he opened the music box, it woke Willard up and the fight ensued. In the fracas, Ash stabbed Willard and attempted to frame an escaped convict. Yeah, because why would the guy, the murderer, I found that from the beginning as like kind of dumb that he would like write his own name. Okay, hold up. Let me hold like a couple minutes of break, like a very short one, okay? And I will be right back. Be right back. Alright. Let's take a look at this. Good morning, innkeeper. I heard a man was murdered here a week ago. I deranged convict did him in, a bugger off. Tell me more about the evening when Willard Wright died. I will make it worth your while. Alright. Chapter 2, The Cursed Inheritance. The Intoxicating Dinner Party. Let's see here. These are sure fine coats. An expensive cigar. Little Pip. Run to the city and grab me some Ash Blair tobacco and a bottle of gin. Ah, so that's why the guy was going under the name of Ash Blair. That might not be his real name, right? It might be the same guy, the David guy. I'll pay you when I'm back, David. Or maybe not, because this is David. Well, it might be just a stable guy, right? Pocket. An overcoat and hat. Box of cigars. That means he stole one? Dear Mary, here is something for your diary from me. For you I would fight a tiger and win. Peter Batley. Jeez, I think I now know who designed the Batley house crest. Okay. Dear Miss Richards, I enjoyed your company tremendously when I visited your father last month. I am certain that you would wish to hear the rest of my thoughts on the shortcomings of our society. I invite you and your father to a dinner on April 8th at my manor. Sincerely, Edmund Cloudsley. Miss Richards. That was in this, the lady's clothes. And here's one cigar missing. That is on the little Pip. A syringe with some liquid left in it. Guess someone hit something. Where's the body though? Oh. Oh, that's Rose. The lady is not breathing and her face is blotched. So she was poisoned. A fan. She still has the 4 pounds and the rings, but not the dagger and the book. Okay, we will come back to that later. Let's okay, it's like a multi-part thing. A bag. What are these? Nails? Stack of candles. Hortheus, the wise slave. Fables about rulers that make you think. April 7. Dear Diary, this has been an ordinary day, mostly spent in preparation for tomorrow's dinner event. I do believe the time has come for me to ask for a raise in salary after all these years I have loyally worked here. It is a difficult conversation to be had, but I will strengthen my will and talk to Master about it tomorrow. This must be one of the maid's diaries. April... Wait. Is it... Oh, that was Horses. The wise slave. Ah. Okay. Done with the parasites. Too long they have feasted on our blood and sweat. So this is like an eat the rich thing. A sealed pot labeled print paint. Oh, so she's creating these propaganda things. Well, I say propaganda. These posters. A set of lockpicks. Ash Blair tobacco. A dagger, a pistol. David. So that's one of the maids. Clean up the barn until Wednesday. I plan to continue experimenting with the artifact. Edmund. So David, we know that's the guy. That's the Ash Blair guy from the last scene, right? Okay, there's so many rooms. Let's stick to this. This door is locked. That door is locked. Mattress. Someone lives in the attic. That's probably Little Pip. Monkey Man versus Striped Dark Hand. Wait, is this Batley's room? Based on the drawing? Monkey Man 2, Tooth for Tooth. No, this must be Adam's room. Another nail. Small bottle filled with amber liquid. Ah, the poison maybe? A couple of pennies, a fancy handkerchief, and a shiny pocket watch. These are keys, not nails. Okay, 2 notches, no notches. 3 notches, no notches. Of course, I can give you some candles for your room, Lucia. Lucia? Lucia? Lucia. I assume you are itching to continue reading that scandalous novel? Dear Ada, I have to use this letter to share good news. There is no substance to the claims that your late husband used his position to squander church money. The judge has decided to remove all accusations and you will be no longer a target of baseless gossip. I truly and sincerely hope this will provide some comfort in these dark times with ignorance and impudence go hand in hand. May our Lord steward over our poor souls. This must be Ada. That is Rose, but we don't have her name yet. There are empty slots. Cabinet, kitchen. Oh, I'm guessing these are like the rooms. Okay. The pantry. A big piece of meat. Cut vegetables. A pair of opaque bottles labeled water. A sack of flour. A basket of potatoes. Some lemons. A pair of loaves of bread. Door to the outside, not locked. Woolen sealed bottles with red liquid, labeled wine. Woolen sealed bottle with amber liquid, labeled brandy. Ah. To Mrs. Smith for 3 years of service. This has been ordered much better. I do believe the time has come for me to ask. I have lawyer works these years. So this could be Ada Smith. Thank you, dear. No, I threw it out. I do not read such dirty literature anymore. I do hope our master's guests are satisfied and that the Bryans served everything as instructed. Another key. The dinner party will take place on the 8th of April. Everything should be ready before noon. Prepare roasted boar. Young Miss Richards appears not to enjoy meat, therefore prepare some alternative side dish. That's Lucia. Mrs. Smith, 2 eggs and a pot of tea each breakfast. No heavy food for dinner. You are responsible for little Pip doing all his errands. Mr. Walker, I'm to be woken up and dressed at 7 a.m. I expect to receive my daily newspaper by noon. Mrs. Baker, I expect all my rooms to be cleaned every day. Twice on the days I have visitors. Okay, I think I see how this is. Anna B. David Goran's job requires that he may arrive or leave during night. No complaining about this. So yeah, David is this one. I think I am piecing it together. So as confusing this is, she is clearly cleaning, right? So I expect all my rooms to be cleaned every day, twice on the days I have visitors. So that's Miss Baker. Ada Baker. This must be Lucia Smith, the cook. Would this be her room? No, I don't think so. 4 shillings and a penny? I will not change the rule that the staff member who has worked here the longest gets the bottom room. Do not bother me with such nonsense again. The staff member who has worked here for the longest gets the bottom room. Do not bother me with such nonsense again. But so this must be then Lucia Smith's room. She already has candles. A knife, though. M. Mademoiselle, the laceless count, the besmirched lover of Lucitina. Ah. A pair of twig dolls and a bottle of pink liquid, partially empty. Ah. Voodoo. Once your target has ingested the love potion, establish eye contact and hold it for as long as possible. In most cases, the effect will be felt within 2 days, depending on your own appearances. So okay, this is not the killing liquid, it's just a snake oil love potion. Remember to take the 4th one from every row. Roll Cthulhu, Star Child. Candles, ink. Doctor, what is it? Dr. Abram Anderton, secret codes. Such trivial ciphers as reading only the first word of every line are easy to produce on short notice, but extremely unsafe and easy to decode. Consider this simple example. Money as a denominator of value has evolved and changed a lot. Still in savvy hands, it is a powerful tool, so money has changed hands. Oh. Did we see like a bigger text? That worked on me. No, it doesn't work there. Dear, this day, preparation dinner, I come raise these worked. It conversation I and tomorrow. Okay, that doesn't work there. Okay, this is getting way more complex. Platonello. Okay, I see. So it's supposed to be Platon and I guess Horatius, but they just changed the names up. Okay. Platonello, Ideal Republic, Visions of Utopia with Order and Structure. Due to the sensitivity of your stomach, I advise abstaining from alcohol for the next month. Also consider a glass of peptic tonic before eating to avoid upsetting your digestive system. 2 sealed bottles of cloudy liquid labeled peptic tonic. A sealed bottle labeled opium. Dear Edmund, this cannot continue since my return and move to Sebastian's manor. He has asked for financial support 7 times. He clearly is unable to take any monetary responsibility. Please, I need your help, my dear brother. Sincerely, Rose Kubert. Because of that, we can label her. These two might be switched. Dear Edmund, I like your idea. Let's send him to colonies where his violent nature will make him feel at home. I hear you are having dinner with Lady Mary and her well-to-do father Lothar. If Peter and I were to join you, we could beguile him with tales of adventures in the colonies so we can ship him away. Ship who away? Mrs. Baker, starting date 87 August 1st. Position housemaid. Yearly wage £9. There's no date on that. Oh. Clean up the barn until Wednesday. I plan to continue experimenting with the artifact. Is this a code? Clean Wednesday. I experiment. Artifact. No, it's not. Of course, I can give you some candles for your room, Lucia. I assume you are itching to continue reading that scandalous novel. I have there used has no eye comfort and may. Period. I have to use this letter to share good news. There is no substitute. You see, suppose it's got church money. The judge has decided to remove all accusations and you will be no longer a target of baseless gossip. But through your sister, I hope this will provide some comfort in the sarcasm and England go hand in hand. Not sure what the importance of this is. This is from 88. Mrs. Smith for 3 years of service. Mrs. Baker. The idol is there. So they got back the idol because David brought it back. Well, Edmund. This is from 88, April 2nd. You seem pretty pleased after the old boy passed away and the spot freed up for you in the House of Lords. Take care of those with whom you ally. I have many friends and will deal with you swiftly if you dare cross me. Lord George Bridges. The revolution will come for the likes of you, you crooked bastard. Soon you will pay for your sins against honest common folk with your blood. Final vanguard. Edmund Cloudsley. January 8, 88. Once more you have failed to answer our requisitions. This is the last warning you will receive. Your transgressions against us demand amends. Your only course of action you have is to surrender yourself to our justice. Last chance for repentance, serpent, or we will unleash one of our stewards upon you. Brotherhood of Masks. Oh, he is getting lots of threats. Dear Uncle, I hear you are interested in Lady Richards. I think you are too old for her. I shall cart her instead. Secondly, please lend me 300 pounds. It is a small change to you, and I am desperately in need of it at present. Truly yours, Peter Bartley. What a dickhead. Jeez. The balls on this guy. Dear Uncle, I will take your woman that you want for yourself and please give me some money as well. She does seem rather unwell. It's extremely upsetting. It's poison. Nobody touch a thing and nobody move. I sent for a doctor right away. Heart key. Blue key. This is horrible. I'm assuming these must be those two guests. You killed my aunt, you devil. I should execute you on the spot. Fork. Pack of cards. Oh my lord, this has nothing to do with me. This must be the servant guy. Note to self, if you get frustrated when working, remember the tale about the rich lord who married his donkey. You will feel better. Oh my god, that's just so sad. Okay, so he has the same case as the Lord, Edmund. Ensure that the beautiful lady sits next to me during dinner, and I will slip you a shilling, Peter. Oh. Partially eaten piece of roast. A partially empty glass of red liquid. Partially empty glass of amber liquid, so they are drinking wine and brandy. Partially eaten salad. Smoked cigar. Do we have to sit them at the table? A partially eaten piece of roast. Glass of clear liquid. Untouched salad. I mean, I would assume this is cloudy liquid. I would assume the one with the most food, this is likely Peter. But then, never mind. That might not be important. A partially empty glass of yellow liquid. A full glass of cloudy liquid, untouched. A salad, untouched. Oh my god. An opaque bottle labeled water, a roast, a salad bowl, brandy, a half full carafe of amber liquid labeled brandy, a half full bottle of red liquid labeled wine, an almost full carafe of yellow liquid containing lemons, a half empty bottle of cloudy liquid labeled peptic tonic. Ah, for the stomach. Okay. That is likely everything. And we just have to figure stuff out. So this must be Lothar. Oh, there are like table order and all that. Okay. That must be Lothar. What was the servant's name? Brian. Servant Brian. That's Peter. Edmund. Richards. What's the lady's name? Lady Richards. Do we know her name even? Sensitivity, peptic tonic. We can. That's for the table stuff. These are all the threats, really. Remember to take the fourth rum from every row. I don't know what that means. Rows. There was another note somewhere. David Goran, I spoke with McNeil. No. Mrs. Walker. Who's... Oh, that's Mr. Walker. So that must be Brian Walker. Oh, that's Mary Richards. Got it. Alright. So I think next would be easier to do the rooms. So is this Ada Baker? David Goran? I'm not sure about Ada. I'm gonna change the rule. She doesn't have candles. She has a kitchen knife. Lucia. I'm gonna take the fourth one from every row. I'm guessing that's Brian. And then this is either Peter or Little Pip. No. Okay, maybe Lucia. No? Maybe this is Peter's room? To Mrs. Smith for 3 years of service. Ada. So this is Lucia. Or maybe the table is easier. Why would the kid have this room though? This seems... Or is he not a kid? I guess he... like... Maybe he's just small. The sure are fine coats. What was your mission? Run to the city and grab me some ash blair tobacco and a bottle of gin. I will pay you when I am back. Dear Mary, here's something for your diary from me. Dear Mr. Richards, I enjoyed your comment when I visited your father last month. I am certain that you will wish to hear the rest of my thoughts on the shortcomings of work, so I invite you and your father to dinner. Okay, so I'm guessing Peter just put this letter and drawing in this. Oh boy. Kill my aunt. I'm sure that a beautiful lady sits next to me during dinner. I will slip you a shilling. Does he have a shilling on him? He doesn't. But that... It's not sure that means anything. Okay. Partially empty glass of cloudy liquid. Untouched. So because... What was the doctor's orders? Also consider a glass of peptic tonic before eating to avoid upsetting your digestive system. And no alcohol. Okay, that's wine though. Okay, so this is Edmund at the head of the table. For sure. Oh, okay, it's reversed. Edmund sits here, no alcohol. Then do we just guess the rest? What was about preparing the food? The dinner party will take place. Prepare roasted boar. Young researcher appears not to enjoy meat. Therefore, prepare some alternative side dish. Like a cigar. 2 eggs and a pot of tea. Each breakfast. No heavy food for dinner. This is just general stuff. Let me look at the table. So that's Edmund. The yellow liquid was lemonade, right? Yeah, almost full. Salad ball. What's the side stuff though? Brandy, Pepto. Oh, one of those had to be her as well. Well, it's awkward. So let's see. I mean, maybe because they are related. This could be it. And then I think this is Lothar. Then actually no, Lothar smokes, I think, because of the jacket. Maybe this is Mary. Yeah. So I think the kid or little Pip stole a cigar. You don't actually need to solve this, by the way. But maybe that would help. The staff member who work here the longest. So this... Actually... Really don't you want me to ask raise in salary? It's a difficult course to be read, but I will strengthen my will and talk to master about it. Why are they like secret keys there? Maybe I... Wait, we know that we got the names right. Yes. So what if this is Brian? And then... Okay. So Ada top, Lucia, Brian is the complaining one. Because of the note, I figured it might be him. So let me see. We're going to take the fourth one from every row. Okay, so she has candles and stuff. She's complaining. Okay. Not to actually solve it. The dinner party ingested. So we know that Rose Kubert at the dinner party, Rose Kubert ingested the poison and died. We know that. Hit the necessary key in a what? Oops. Bag. Who poisoned what though? I think. Hold up. Someone wanted Edmund Cloudsley dead, right? And thus, someone poisoned the... Oh, what did she drink? So if we know the table order, Rose, she... Oh, the Pepto! Because they both drink Pepto. But Edmund didn't drink it. She poisoned the tonic. Hit the necessary key in a... Necessary key for what exactly? For the... For this? It would need a blue key. Is that right? So this guy has the blue key for that cabinet, and this guy has it. But why is the bag with the keys here? I guess it was already hidden in a bag. So was it Brian? Which one is Brian's room? The bottom one. Just that incriminating things. Like he doesn't have, like, okay, he's creating this and all, but that makes sense. Like, I don't think that's too incriminating. But he does have a key. I mean, who else would poison them? Let's find out who would want. There's like a bunch of people who want the Lord dead. Lothar, Rose, Sebastian, yes, for financial support. Mrs. Baker. Could it be Mrs. Baker? Where's the weird room with the voodoo stuff in it? Where's that thing? Yeah, where is that? Oh, under the pillow. So that's Lucia's room. So she... Maybe it's her? I don't think this is right. No. I think it's... Let me see the basket. Last warning. The only course of action you have to surrender yourself. Just last chance for weapons open, or we will unleash one of our stewards upon you. Stewards. This is not concrete. Doesn't matter. Final vanguard. Yeah, I think it's the final vanguard. Take care of those who I have many friends and the devils with you there across me. I think it's the final vanguard. Or vanguard. Is it Lucia? Final vanguard wanted Edmund Cloudsley dead, and thus Lucius Smith poisoned the tonic and hid the necessary key in a bag. She didn't though. The dinner party, Rose Cuthbert ingested the poison and died. I think that part is correct. Final vanguard wanted Edmund Cloudsley dead, and thus... Dark Hand? Where did Dark Hand come from? Where did the word Dark Hand come from? Oh wait, where's that note again? Once ingested potion, contact as in effect with independent appearance. No. Once target ingested potion, contact, hold long, most effects will be felt within... No. I feel like this is a code. I mean... That is Lucius Smith, so the cooking lady. Wasn't she complaining about something else, cooking lady, Lucia? Why not change the rule? Why would she want the bottom room? feel like I'm stuck again. Did I get Dark Hand from this? Yeah. I think Monkey Man and Dark Hand is nothing. Can I just put it wherever? Yeah, these are nothing. I think the final Vanguard. Why can I move this? George Bridges. Stewart. It can only be final or George Bridges, I guess. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. I think final Vanguard wanted Edmund Clausel dead, and thus Brian Walker poisoned. No. Wait, what? Ada poisoned. I mean, I guess the keys go down from her room. I'm going to take the fourth one from every row. Oh! E. R. Era. Era. No, that doesn't make sense. This is probably a code, right? Or I tried taking the fourth letter. I guess, okay, it's Ada then. So maybe George. What's wrong here? It's surely not Rose, right? No. Edmund Kubert. No, sorry. Edmund Cloudsley. Maybe the bag is wrong? Mattress? Pocket? Rose? Salad? Water? So what was here? A bag is correct. Wasn't the water? No, we know it's the tonic. I feel like I'm brute forcing this. I think it's the final Dark Hand Steward. What? What? Dark Hand Steward wanted Edmund Clausley dead? Otto Baker received encoded instructions from Dark Hand Steward to poison Edmund Cloudsley. Who the hell is Dark Hand Steward? She used her ability to move freely throughout the rooms while cleaning and made a copy of the key to the medicine cabinet. Did she? She used a syringe to poison a sealed peptic tonic bottle. However, during the party, Rose asked for tonic and drank it first and died from the poison. I don't know. Fourth one. Dark Hand. Wait. Huh? Where did we get the word steward again? Steward. I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea how this makes sense. Well, I guess we did it. Okay, let's do one more. Explosive events in the forest cabin. I kind of feel bad that I don't actually know why the solution is that. I feel like I brute force that. Burkham Workhouse. Henchman for hire in Timberbrook region. Billy Cracker. Oakwood Gang. Brawler. Robber. Hardy Abe. Burkham Workhouse. Brawler. Has a cart. Okay. So it's probably this one. Little Billy. Bobby's Gang burglar enters through chimneys. Jack Nails, Timberbrook Inn, burglar, picklock. Box of confectionery. Different styles of hats. The only way is in. Okay, things are getting very weird here. What's going on? So, by the gods, what was that? Gentleman robber strikes in Westbrook. The infamous gentleman robber Walter Keane, with a number of unnamed associates, held up a coach on the southern road leading out of Westbrook. The scoundrel robbed the passengers of all their valuables, kissed a young lady, then left. This is already the fifth robbery by the infamous gentleman, who, as is his custom, appeared wearing an impeccable suit and a new hat in the latest city style. The reward for catching Walter Keane has been increased to £100. Okay. Is this the same house then? Go coin go. Guessing the dog is coin. This is the robber. Sword stabbed. A rare piece of confectionery. A loaded pistol. Everyone, you are not to visit any village or city without my permission. At no point may you disclose the location of the cabin. Mr. David Gordon, you are in charge of all security and arms. Oh, I'm guessing maybe they moved here for safety? Miss Lucia Smith, you will taste any food you cook before it is presented to me. Little Pip, you are in charge of Black Bastia and Golden Doubloon. Both must be fed daily. Guessing those are the dogs. Edmund Cloudsley. So yeah, they probably fled to like a safe haven. A scarecrow in a wooden coffin. That's the guy. The man is breathing but appears to have lost consciousness. Okay. So he's not dead. One of the old workhouse geezers croaked yesterday. I will arrange for a car to move the corpse if you send me directions. And be quick before they bury him. I do not want to dig up that stuff. I do not care what means you use to acquire what I need, but remember to be discreet as always. Note that I do not want it to decay. The more recently it has died, the better. So Edmund needs corpses. And then he receives a note that someone died. We'll arrange the cart. And be quick. Okay. But it's a scarecrow. So it was a trap? Okay. Go coin go. So this is golden coin. Or golden doubloon, I guess. We know that this is Lucia Smith. This is Lil Pip. That's David Gordon. And the robber. Walter Keane, perhaps? Or is that an imposter? Blah 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 needed, blah blah blah, along with accomplices delivered, okay, I think Edmund Cloudsley needed a corpse. David Goran, along with accomplices, delivered a coffin. Upon entering, and then we can wait for the rest, I think. That might not be correct. In fact, it's probably wrong. What the? What's going on in here? What? Okay, there's a bolt that has been broken. Broken from the outside. Club. What is that on his neck? I finally have the location of my target. Meet us on November 10, Friday, in the Timberbrook Inn, and bring all your tools. You get your share as we agreed. Walter Keane. Ah, so I see. That's why he had those notes, because he got goons. Nails. We read something about nails. Jack Nails, Timberbrook Inn. This guy, Jack Nails. Has a cart, then probably that's Hardy Abe. Shard of the vase. A small weight is tied to a pulled down lever at the back of the idol. A rotten apple and a green apple. Who are you? Is that Edmund without the vegan glasses? Jesus. We are going to have to do magic? Vacuum. This simply did not work. After I aimed at the sealed vessel and activated the idol, both air and vessel disappeared. Upon further consideration, it was an obvious mistake. Vacuum version 2. Attempted with this input, and it was a definite improvement. It decreased the amount of air, but curiously still did not create a complete vacuum in the sealed vessel. That's Edward's book, so that must be him. Let me just put it in. Not Edward, sorry, Edmund. Yep, that's all correct. So, vacuum is that. We have a verb, or a word rather for it, or term. Decrease. We have to solve the spell or something. Or the pistol. Gold filtering. The target must contain some gold for this to work. Seawater is a suitable target, for example. Seawater has gold in it. However, a great deal of seawater would be required for this to yield any significant amount. Perhaps I should try it on a ship in an open sea? Okay. Gold water. Oh, I see. First step, get gold by aiming at the target. Second step, aim at an empty vessel to retrieve it. But this idol is so weird. Okay. So J... Oh wait, why does it have... I'm assuming this is water. I think this is air. And the upside down J, one of them is gold. Unknown effect. J-O-T. If the implications of this are what I surmise, this could be a tremendous discovery. And the next step is to progress from food to some more advanced organic matter. I must ask David to fetch me a dead body for further experiments. This is vitally urgent. So he's going weird with it, I see. Unknown effect 14. Spontaneous combustion, which we learned about. You cannot combust the target if you have not performed the freezing beforehand. Interesting. The speed at which heat is increased appears to be influenced by how strongly I press the trigger and how long I have performed J before it. That's for freezing. Observation. Freezing the target repeatedly can create curious side effects. For instance, I should be careful when freezing water in a sealed bottle. It exploded and the glass shards flew everywhere. So I'm guessing that's the same effect there. Safety notice. Upon pulling the trigger, if the glyph input is meaningful, the idol will perform the intended action on the target. It can see red. Oh. Never mind, I read that wrong. Upon pulling the trigger, if the glyph input is meaningful, the idol will perform the intended action on the target it can see. If its eye is red, it is ready for J input, and it will turn blue afterwards. If the eye is blue, you can only perform .G input, and it will turn red afterwards. Okay. Oh, I see. The color here means that it can be this. So I think it can be either yellow or blue, I think. Then, okay, we have to have the book all the time. So spontaneous combustion would mean, I think the J is increase, and then the other J with the dot, I think, is decrease. Decrease, increase, water, explode, shot, matter, heat, exploded, corpse, matter. I think this 2 is okay here. The speed at which heat is increased appears to be influenced by how strong I press the trigger and how long I have performed freezing before it decrease. Freezing the rubber can create for inside. I should be careful when freezing water in a sealed bottle. It exploded and it rushed shoot ever, so that's irrelevant. For the unknown effect, we don't have that symbol. Gold filtering. However, a great deal of seawater would be required for this to yield. Okay, so the gold. Maybe this is gold and this is water, or this is water. And then this is heat. That's not coffin. Why is that coffin? Increase gold. Heat. No, this is water. I don't think I exploded this one. Oh. Water, heat. Water, gold. That's gold. Air, matter. J, matter. Maybe this is matter. This is water. Switch them. This is water. This is air. This is air. This is water. Okay. Increased, decreased. Increased. Decreased. No. Decreased. Increased. Maybe this is indeed water. Gold? Oh, I think the gold was correct. Gold. Water. Matter. Air. Matter. Air. Heat. Air. Matter. Matter. Water. I feel like I'm going crazy. What's wrong? What's wrong now? Maybe it's just one of the terms is wrong. Vase, I doubt that vase is a term. So decrease water. Decrease gold. Increase gold. Yeah, that makes sense. Vacuum. Increase vacuum. 16. Maybe that's just the weight. The 16 doesn't mean anything. Vacuum version 2. He cast a vacuum version 2 there. Attempted with this, but it was definitely it decreased the amount of air. Ah, so that's air. But curiously still did not create complete vacuum. So double dot is air. This one is air. And that is heat. Okay. Alright. Edmund Cloudsley needed a corpse. David Gordon, along with accomplices, delivered the coffin. Upon entering... Upon entering, Hardy Abe suddenly clapped David Gordon. Meanwhile, hold up. When Hardy, Abe, and Jack Niels entered the room, the vase exploded and killed them both. Meanwhile, Edmund Cloudsley stabbed. Meanwhile, Edmund. No. Meanwhile, Walter Keane shot the amount of sealed vase. Wait. Edmund Cloudsley increased the amount of not water, something else. Matter? What was the spell again? The vacuum, yeah, right? But amount of air. What's wrong here now? Okay, maybe they didn't club him. Although it does seem like it. Maybe it was Walter. Yeah, I think it was clubbing. Edmund Cloudsley needed a corpse. David Gordon, along with accomplices, delivered the coffin. Ah, maybe it was water and it was a setup. Yeah. The scroll has been fulfilled. To gain entrance to Edmund Cloudsley's secret forest cabin, Gentleman Robert Walter Keane pretended to deliver a corpse to Edmund for his experiments. On entering the cabin, the robbers ambushed the servants and Edmund locked himself in his study. While the robbers were sawing through the lock, Edmund prepared a trap with the idol that killed two of the intruders. Oh, we got a new one. Then, Sir Coroner, the bandits accidentally set off my master's laboratory chemical ingredients. What happened afterwards? I managed to fend the rest of them off, but my master lord, Edmund Cloudsley, got caught in the blast which severely disfigured him, and soon afterwards he died. Bless his soul. Oh, I'm guessing they are lying about it, so they pretend to be dead. Edmund, that is. So I think it has a total amount of 12 scenes. Jesus, what is this? I'm thinking if I should leave these for next time and like partition it in a way. Yeah, let's go with that. So yeah, let's do the rest next time. So thank you for watching, and I will see you there.